And you are live.
Hi, Facebook family and friends. I'm T. Hatchett, and
Yeah, this guy, right? See how she look back like,
no, I look back like my handsome husband.
what's up, y'all?
And we are the Hatchett Chronicles.
Yeah.
Um,
First of all, I'm going to get started tonight.
well, can we wait for some people to get in? Cause
Well, what if I ain't want to wait?
okay, well, don't wait then. I think they're not used to the 7.
They're not.
And I didn't mean that was a mistake, but I didn't want to put 7. I broadcasted 7, and then
Go back and do 8.
yeah,
I have to do a whole bunch of 8.
yeah, and it was already too late. I didn't even realize it. It's hard being me. Why is my face looking like that? Why my face look like?
Yeah, look. The other camera was just so bad it didn't pick up the definition. You ugly. No.
You know what? That is horrible to say to your wife. Hurt my feelings. I
Oh,
can't wait till
please.
my mommy get on here so I can tell her you. You do.
Stop
You
the
do.
madness.
What if nobody don't come on till 8 o'clock?
We'll just be sitting here doing that.
Looking all stupid.
I wonder if I did this when I look crazy today.
I
How would I look
hear.
if I did
I
that?
hear. We're here.
You know what? You know this is live, don't you?
Oh yeah.
You can't erase that.
I can erase that and start all over again.
You're gonna erase the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, she crazy. Inbox me, she had a word. Yo, so she really like that, baby? You right down there? You get to come get you something?
No, he's with me.
Oh, wait. Here.
We can have fun all by ourselves.
This ain't cool.
Okay, one person. Okay, babe. We were waiting, whoever you are, we were waiting for you so that we
What's
can
up?
start because we were on 0. I'm thinking people thinking that we're going to start at 8, even though if you read it, it clearly says 7. And this is the last time 7, baby. Next Monday, remind me, we're going back to 8.
This is black folks for the black folks audience.
You know what? I don't believe in that. Don't be stereotyping. You people are always trying to stereotype. Wait, I missed how you looked at me. Yeah, you people. Uh-oh, they popped off. They must didn't like what we were
What
saying.
the? Well, you too.
Well,
I
never clenching my pearls.
And you never will. So anyway,
See, and you ain't gonna want to have to repeat yourself.
and I'm not going to.
Right. That's which is not very cooperative. Let me text mom.
All right, we got one person.
They might pop off. Don't
What's
wait.
up?
You know the other one person we had popped off. I know. We'll do a show if we buy ourselves, won't we, baby? That's the way we do, right?
Yeah,
We don't care if the Almighty watch us.
yeah. I'll do it to get through it. So I go back.
Yeah, but then you'll be like, I ain't repeating myself.
And I'm not. And they went off.
See?
Nobody's interested in the Chronicles anymore.
I think it's because it's 7 p.m.
Time.
I bet you everybody come on at 8 o'clock because y'all not paying attention. You know, I spend all day doing that for every hour.
Wow.
And nobody reads it.
They read it. They probably doing
They
stuff.
just read the Hatchett Chronicles and they thinking it's at 8 p.m. Okay, baby. We just gonna do the show. And we all by ourselves today.
All right. So what you got going on?
Well, you said you wanted to start. What was you? You was like, let me. I'm starting. Like, what was that about?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, what? See that one person popped off. Okay. Why they keep popping on and off? Were they waiting for people to?
Mm.
So what I got going on? Okay, y'all. Had the Corona Chronicles, y'all. Get your copy. Get your copy. Get your copy. Corona Chronicles is $25, and I was doing a promotion. The first 10 people get free shipping and handling. And I would autograph my chapter. But you guys, y'all taking too long with that, and y'all gonna miss out on that unless y'all hurry up and get in touch with me. Um, what else? Oh, my artist Sabrina Johnson about to do some stuff I can't really say.
No, won't say it.
But look out for her, my major artist, Sabrina Johnson.
And she still has three records out, right?
Yeah, she has
Lay Me Down.
Lay Me Down. She has
Flute Song.
The Flute Song and You Make Me Feel.
All right.
See?
All right.
And so look out for her. And of course the her older stuff like Peace in the Valley. You'll find her on YouTube. Yeah, she has a lot out. She's been out since the 90s and she's very popular. So that's my major artist. Look out for her.
What's up, Cousin Steve?
Hi. Well, somebody read the memo. I see somebody got their memo. Oh, here go two people. Anyway, so well, what I was saying in the beginning is that
I'm not repeating myself.
The Hatchett Chronicle, the Corona Chronicles. Get your book, $25. Corona Chronicles. Also, Del Rorio, my other artist, he's doing big things. He's on YouTube. Only one. Um, well, and what else is going on? Oh, our book. I ain't even want to talk about our book. You have to ask so and so if you want to know about the book because I'm trying to finish it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But from my rib. Hey, my daughter-in-law, Ebony.
Ebony, what's happening?
So get your
Cousin Steve on YouTube. What's the name of the joint? The last one he did. Make sure you put that in the feed so they can see it.
I like that song too, by the way. Good job, Steve. I really like that song. Sounding good. So when he put his song in, our cousin Steve, he's out there too. I'm still promoting small businesses. Anybody need any management? I'm really trying to I'm looking for a gospel artist. So for those Chronicle fans, if you run across anybody who um does gospel, I really am looking for a gospel artist to manage and possibly even be on a record label because I really need a gospel artist. Um, what else is going on with us? Oh, The Power of God, my book is still out there. So get your copy. I guess from my rib will be out sometime. Anyway,
When y'all see a bludgeon on the screen, don't even pay it no mind. Just we're gonna keep moving on with the show. Just she probably dropped something on the floor.
I don't know. That's all I got going on. What you got going on, baby? Okay.
Let's see. Oh man, listen, I want to share something with y'all. Friday, I was on a podcast on.
I'm sorry, baby.
Or I was on a podcast on Friday night called Hip Hop Court, And I was on there with some real icons, man. This podcast was really dope, man. DXT was on there. And for those of you that don't know who DXT is, he's a legendary hip hop DJ. Legendary. Um, he worked with everybody from Quincy Jones to uh, everybody, you know. And Van Silk was on there. That's a legendary promoter. Um, he was on there. T.S. Monk was on the podcast. And for those that you don't know, his father was a legendary jazz artist. Um, the panel was full of just golden era, do a lot and today's with doing a lot with today's music. These guys have won Grammys, American Music Awards. Boss Man, one of the guys, his name is Boss Man. He had a dance group back in the day, and he went from dancing to writing songs to even writing a song for Michael Jackson that was performed at one of the Grammy ceremonies by Michael Jackson, and they danced for him at the. They were for his whole dance and all of that at one of the Grammy shows. So these guys, man, they're doing a lot. And they asked me, yeah, right, because of Steve Monk, yeah. Um, they actually asked me to do some work with them. So I'm super excited about that, man. They asked me to submit tracks and stuff like that because they're doing a new project, and they featuring a couple different artists, Angie Stone is one of them. And I ain't gonna talk too much about it out there, but it was a wonderful experience, and I'm happy and I'm honored to be a part of this project that they're doing. It's crazy, man. Angie Stone and Herbie Hancock, man. Do you understand?
Angie, my girl. Shout out to Angie.
Yeah, shout out to Angie Stone.
I
Shout out
haven't
to
talked
Herbie
to her
Hancock.
in a while, but Angie, I'm still around. I know you're doing your ministry show. I haven't had a chance to catch it, but I will.
And still rocking out. I got a new boy. Listen, tomorrow night. Um, I'm almost there with going live, y'all. I might go live tomorrow night anyway, because I miss live and I miss y'all and I miss rocking out. I'm still having a little technical difficulty with these sites and all of that, man. I found out that I have to use a different kind of hookup and all of that. And the only reason why it's taking me so long is because I want to use kind of like the same format that I used on Facebook with so my sound could be the same. A couple of these other platforms, when you go on, your sound like you being in the closet or something. Since you guys got used to the good sound, and I'm used to giving y'all a good sound, I don't want to go from that to it sounding all tinny, like in the closet or something. So that's why it's kind of taking me long. I'm still having technical difficulty, but I'm gonna leave you a link tomorrow. If I don't go live, I'm gonna leave you a link to get the new Toe Tap Tuesday mix. Cause I'm gonna do a crazy mix tomorrow morning for Toe Tap Tuesday, and it's gonna be great. Felicia Nelson, yeah. What's up, Felicia? What's the deal, man? How are you? So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do a new Toe Tap mix tomorrow night. That's gonna be crazy. And the power no, From My Rib is the book that I'm working on with my wife. And if y'all see a bludgeon on the screen, don't worry.
Hi, Eleanor.
Eleanor, what's up?
Be my witness. He's after me.
I wish she would. Eleanor, you're gonna get it too.
Uh-oh.
But I've been doing a lot of other stuff. That's why it's hard doing this book right now. We ain't finished the book yet because that's Hatchett Chronicles. Y'all see me on. So
No, it won't. He
I'm
always
saying my
threatening
final
me.
goodbyes.
He always threatening me, y'all.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
He talking about himself. He was taking some.
oh.
And you know, I don't play nice in the sandbox with other kids, and I'm sick of this sandbox. And before I start throwing sand in people's hair and tossing them around, I think I'm gonna just get out the sandbox.
Eleanor said, "Don't make me come for you, Frank. We gonna
come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Come on."
Okay, that being said, let's get to the show.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
I can't. I know you do. We're gonna jump them.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on there. Okay.
You know, I want to say this. I love our fans, but y'all be doing your own thing in the feed. Like we can't see. Crunch,
y'all know I'm nosy, so y'all should be putting things in the feed because I'm gonna catch on to it.
And then she want to question me about it. Do you think so and so and so and so are looking
yeah,
at?
But
I don't, man.
She says Steve just saved you, Frank.
Oh, well, it's like that. We family.
So I need you.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Get some info for me,
Crunch.
please.
What's up, Crunch? What's the deal?
Hey, James. Okay, so let's get to the show. It is called
Salute, James, on the book though. Crunch, salute, man. I'm loving it. I've seen the pictures that people taking with your book and all of that.
Oh yeah, no I want my copy. I will. I'll talk to you through this one over here, but since that he didn't have the answer to, so but I want my copy. So anyway, what's the topic? Do you know?
You're getting when your wife get on your nerves on Facebook.
Tune in.
Now the topic is good tonight.
Fear of commitment.
Fear of commitment.
Now let me just say. I just found out that my husband just told me last night, and I'm not really offended, but I'm, it's something to think about. My husband told me I was judgmental.
She is.
I hate judgmental people. I am not judgmental. Now, I do have my opinion about things.
What you mean, get him Miss Hatchett? Felicia, I thought you were...
You don't have no.
Yo, I don't have no fans.
It's cold out here.
Don't leave me to the birds, man. When husbands sleep on the couch.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna let the dog
Stranded
out.
At the movie. So okay, back to fear of commitment. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on fear.
He got you.
Okay. Thank you, James. And so here's my opinion on fear of commitment. Okay. And this might be my little judgmental attitude my husband say I have. Because I do think differently. So here's what I think about fear of commitment. I don't believe that there is a fear of commitment. What I believe is that, it's not that I don't believe there's a fear of commitment. I don't believe the hype, and when the first thing women will say is, oh, they got a fear of commitment. A man got a fear of commitment. I don't think so, because I think a fear of commitment will expand to a fear of commitment to other things. Just because the man do not want to commit with you does not mean he has a fear of commitment. It just means that he doesn't want to commit with you. It also might mean that maybe so they're oats. Maybe they just not ready to commit, which is actually a show of maturity on their part that they don't want to commit. Baby, why is my face shining? It's bothering me. Anyway, um, y'all, I got a new camera and it's just showing everything. I'm not used to it being so clear. But anyway, so I feel like that sometimes people just want to sow their wild oats and they're not ready to settle down. And then other people take it for, oh, they got a fear commitment. It might not be a fear commitment. It just might be they're not ready, which is nothing wrong with that.
It could be also, it could be a fear of not knowing what you're getting into as far as the relationship is concerned. You understand what I'm saying? It could very well be that. It could be you've been with a person for a certain amount of time, and maybe you're not seeing what you want. And instead of having the quote unquote, because everybody always say, or G always say, talk about it. They always say, gotta sit down and have that conversation. In your relationship, you need to speak up and you need to have conversations. You need to communicate. So
everybody can't communicate though, baby.
No,
you do always say that, and that's true. But just like you told me last night, everybody don't think like you, and everybody can't sit down and have that conversation. And just because now Eleanor said maybe he can't handle a strong-minded woman. True, but that don't mean he got a fear of commitment. That just means that he can't handle what you have to offer. Maybe he's maybe that's too much for him. Maybe he's afraid of what you got to offer, but that don't mean that he has a fear of commitment. He just, everybody can't handle everybody. I have had relationships where the person has gotten into a relationship with me, and I don't know what they expected, but they didn't. When they got in the relationship,
they got the hell out. Get the hell out of there. Get out of Oh, sorry.
Too much for him. It was like I have had somebody told me that I wasn't expecting you're expecting that. Whatever. Whatever.
Checking my pulse. Get out of there.
So, sometimes you get into a relationship and you just, some people, because I believe that if I'm in it, I know what I'm in for because I have that conversation, which everybody don't.
Oh, conversation.
Yeah, I know, baby. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is everybody don't do this.
No.
Felicia said, I have fears from things from the past. Then I met the man I married. And that's another thing. So don't they feel like that maybe what happened in the past would happen to them again?
I want to ask you guys, man. Matter of fact, where my dude at? Where Crunch at? Crunch, check this out. What would you think the main reason for men? This is to my dudes. What do you think the main reason for guys not wanting to commit would be? Y'all, what? Steve, Crunch.
Steve said, I prefer committed relationship. I would just like, and with minimum stipulations. Okay. And Eleanor says, strong-minded. I'm not bossy like Janet Jackson. I'm in control. Control.
Who's in control? Eleanor, she says that she wants to be in control.
She said, no, I'm in control. She's saying that she's not bossy. She's just strong-minded. She's in control.
In control of yourself, not in control of the relationship. That's what she should have put.
Oh, we read that. Felicia said that's where communication comes in. It's true. It's true. But, some people, in my past relationships, I have sit down and went through in the beginning of the relationship, went through, the do's, the don'ts, don't cross this line. I like this. What do you like? Blah, blah, blah. And they smiling and nodding. Mm-hmm. Yep, me too. And then somewhere along the way, it's like, What? Well, I didn't, but I thought, and it's like everything I said was a waste of time because you didn't hear not. So sometimes you can have the conversation and people don't
Hey,
listen.
Mom, we good. How are you,
Eleanor
Mom?
said it's 50-50. Hi, Mommy.
Eleanor just seemed like,
Why you picking on her?
she just got to be the one in the platinum
Why
shoes.
I got you, girl.
It's a bludgeon gonna happen, y'all. Watch it now.
Felicia said, being in control of things you want expect from your. Steve says some relationships you may not be able to communicate and some you can't. You know what? But
you're right.
we always talk about how if you can't communicate, that's going to cause a problem because that's real big in a relationship.
If you can't have a,
I got you, girl.
I believe that if you can't have a conversation or if you don't have communication in your relationship, you really don't have much because number one, mind, you can't read my mind. I never know what's going on with you. You never know what's going on with me, especially if you don't communicate. Everything will be an assumption, and then things will look weird. And what happens is that,
and sometimes maybe not even that, Felicia. She said, then there's no relationship. It's just sex. And then if you're in it long enough, it won't even be that.
Yeah, because you get tired of the person, period. You just period. You just get tired of the person. Or you get,
it makes for misery.
Miserable because you don't even want to lay down with them no more. You just want out.
What was the question that you asked the guy?
I was asking the guys, what do you think the number one reason for men
not
wanting to communicate? So okay, so let's just none of my guys said anything yet. I wanna ask that to you beautiful ladies out there. What do you think will be the number one reason for women not wanting to commit?
Steve said, I'm glad you said some men.
Yeah.
Take Frank, for instance.
Take Frank, for instance, what? Eleanor's really do. What?
James said women's insecurities. That is
That's perfect.
That is, oh my God, he hit the
nail on the head.
Yeah, because women can bring so much, and I'm a woman, and I don't be picking on you women, but so much drama. First of all, you have the ones who want you to be up under them 24/7, and if you breathe too loud, it's like got a craft like my husband. It'd be like you spend too much time, this and you know what? That's exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Okay, so this is sort of to the subject of fear of commitment and stuff. I want to ask you guys that for people who saw the movie American Gangster, all right. So it is, it's based on a true story. Now, here is my assessment of what happened to Frank. What's his last name?
Frank Lucas. What does
Frank Lucas. It's about the relationship. Okay, so he married that woman, and he was a low key type of guy, and he was introduced. That woman was introduced to him by a friend, and as soon as she gave him that coat, all of a sudden the FBI was watching him, and that's when he got busted. I said she set him up. I said that the whole plan was to get him set up, and that she never really, they didn't really have a relationship because as soon as he got busted, her butt was back in Puerto Rico. So I said that she didn't really care as much as she should have for him because she didn't know his feelings of being low key. Because if she did, she would have never bought him that coat that caused all this attention. And my husband said that sometimes you can get in a relationship and find out it's too much, and that she couldn't take his, what'd you say? She couldn't take his lifestyle. But my thing is, she knew about his lifestyle before she got with a relationship. You know how somebody is, and halfway through the relationship, all of a sudden you can't take it. Then you shouldn't have got it in the first place.
Okay, so here's the thing. This was what
That's why he called me judgmental, by the way.
This is what I said to that. She got into a relationship with him, and of course, she knew what Frank Lucas was about. You know, she didn't know exactly what he was about, but eventually she found out what he was about. And certain instances in the movie, if you pay attention to it, she was trying to break off from him because when she got to know what he was into and all of the things that was going on around her, she wasn't built for that type of life and she wanted out. But Frank, you know, he chopped it up with her and told her she was going to be all right. Baby, I'm going to take care of you, this, that, and the third. And, you know, she stayed around. But the only thing that I'm saying is this. When she got into it, she signed on for something that was too much for her. She knew what she was getting into, but she didn't know the extent of what she was getting into. And then when she started seeing murders and all this other stuff firsthand, she really didn't want nothing to do him twice, three times in the movie, and she stuck around.
If she really was trying to leave him, she would have went. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you out the door.
But she loved him. She was in love with him. She was in love with him. So anyway,
then why didn't she stick to after when he went to jail? She should have stuck in there with him.
You never know. She could have probably got in contact with him while he was in jail. You never know. We don't know. The movie was over. So anyway, I'm saying that to say that she signed on for something that she wasn't ready for.
Basically. And what I say is that what I say is this. You know, that's what is I think is wrong. You get involved with somebody, you know what they're doing. Just like, for instance, my husband is a producer. He stays in the studio. I knew that when I met him. Now, I can't wait halfway through our relationship and say, well, you in the studio too much. I can't put up with this. I'm leaving you. I first got with him. That just does not, for me, that just, it does not make too much sense. Go back to what Crunch said. Crunch said something. Okay, so let's start because we missed a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and I want to address what Mom just said too. Okay, so James Rodman, indeed. Women insecurity. So Steve said James Rodman, indeed. Felicia said no communication intentions, drama.
Right.
And Mom said, listen, you can talk till you are blue in the face. However, if you are together long enough, you can see the level of commitment.
That's true.
That. And that talking don't work. Felicia said, yes, I had a belt.
Probably talking to Steve.
There you go. And Eleanor said, I don't fear commitment. I just like freedom. But Mr. Right can reel me in. Yeah, and true, if they right. Felicia said, I agree, Terry. Eleanor said, Steve said, Eleanor Cross, so you need to be needed.
Reeled in.
You need to be reeled in. Boy, I need to talk to you too. Anyway, Mom said men bring baggage to a relationship too, on the low. Yes, they do, Mom. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And Dave said she was a model on a higher lifestyle and was used to coats like that for rich men. True that. But
right.
If you love somebody, you know what their likes and their don't likes is. And just what's good for one man is not necessarily what's good for another. And if you're that much in love, you're gonna know what type of thing your man like and what type of thing they don't like. So just because my ex liked go-go music don't mean that this husband is going to like go-go music. So that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the personal relationship you have with your mate, that you know their likes and know how they are. And she knew he wasn't flashy. And she knew he liked that coat just because she bought it. Because he didn't want to disappoint her and say, I don't wear stuff like that.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And that was his way of compromising and showing her how much he was in love.
Yeah, but her. That he shouldn't have had to compromise on. That's all I'm saying.
If he compromised, because even though he was low key, his wife bought him that, and she wanted to see him in that, and she thought that he would look nice in it. So in order to make her happy, he compromised with his own not wanting to be flashy, and was flashy for that time and wore that.
And look what happened.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Dave said she was in my, and Felicia said that's where communication goes. We do. Eleanor said it takes someone very special to get me to commit. I guess that was for Steve. And I missed something. People, I think, where are we at? Okay. It takes someone very. Okay, Felicia said, I think I'll watch that again tonight. Yeah, and you tell me what you think next week, okay? Oh, okay. Eleanor said people get confused about love.
Yeah, they confuse
Felicia
love
said
with lust.
yes with lust.
Right.
Eleanor said lust plays a big part.
Right.
Eleanor said Eleanor, love should never be confused. Okay, so if you, I'm not gonna say that. Hey, Kill Ali. He said, "Hey y'all. Hey, how you doing?" Eleanor said, "Good.
What's up?
Good luck to make you think you're in love, Steve. That's why you should stay until you are married. That's just I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. If you understand
what true love is, commitment should be an easy transition."
Hey, speak on it, Steve.
Well put, Steve.
Operative word should.
Okay.
And then, hey.
Eunice said, "Hey, I forgot you starting at 7. You know what?
That was just for tonight.
It was not. It was supposed to be at 8, but I didn't change the flyers minute, so we had to go on at 7. But next week it will definitely be 8, and I will make sure I change the flyers to 8. 7 was just supposed to be for last week, but hey.
Yo, Crunch, you right. Point blank, period.
Mom said, "What is the name of the movie?"
American Gangster.
American Gangster, Mom.
And Crunch said Frank shouldn't have went to the fight, period. You're right. That's exactly right.
But he let his guard down. And why did he let his guard down? For love. But his wife should have been hi, Valerie. She says, "No, I overslept." We are talking about Frank Lucas first. Well, actually, the subject is fear of commitment, but what it was, Valerie, is last night. Remember when I told you today that
my niece, I love you guys.
My husband told me I was judgmental. It was because we were talking about American Gangster, and I said that I think that she was a part of the setup because if you know your man and you know what he likes, she knew he wasn't flashy. So, and then all of a sudden she gave him that coat, knowing that he was going to wear it for her and not object. And that coat is the reason why he got noticed and he ended up getting busted.
Eunice said, what is the topic again?
Oh, the topic is fear of commitment.
So, let me ask you guys again. I want to ask. Oh, this is a question I'm posing to all the beautiful ladies, all the beautiful women, the young gal there. Wait,
Steve said, and I guess this is a hint too. Well, I guess good love has never confused me. I love some good sex, but I'm not ever going to fall in love because of it.
You got to know the difference between love and lust when that's going on, man.
Illinois wants to know if you can fall in love without sex, Steve.
Look, they need to talk amongst themselves. We ain't reading that. So,
Felicia said, "Bring attention."
Right.
James said, "We men fear commitment to the wrong one, so we wait too long."
And then once the ship is gone, it's gone.
But see, I don't feel like the word is fear commitment. James, what I said was, I don't think it's necessarily, if you fear commitment, then that means you fear commitment in maybe your job, not just the relationship. Maybe it's just that you don't want to commit to that person for whatever reason.
Not necessarily.
That don't necessarily mean you feel commitment.
So let me play the advocate in this part, right? It could be fear of commitment because you've had.
Did you see Eleanor? He said, no doubt.
If you had 3 or 4 different messed up relationships, maybe you've been in four relationships, and 3 out of 4, they've all been tragic endings, or something tragic that happened in the relationship.
So you're afraid of that happening again, not commitment.
So you don't want to commit yourself to that again.
Okay, so most people would say I had a fear commitment because I'm married again. I didn't have a fear of commitment. I just felt like that if I couldn't have everything that I needed in a relationship, then I didn't want to get married again. It was a waste of my time. But that wasn't a fear of commitment. It's just that I had already been married and it didn't work out, and I wanted a fulfillment. And it didn't make sense to get married and not have the needs that I had in the marriage.
Okay, so let's do this. What is commitment? What is your perspective of commitment? That's the question I'm asking. That's the question that I'm asking.
Y'all, what is
your perspective on commitment? Because to understand what commitment is, you need to understand the word. You got to break it all down. You understand what I'm saying? What is your...
Okay, Felicia. She says she got a friend on the phone and she's listening, and I'll relay her thoughts.
Oh, no doubt. That's what's up.
Illinois.
Felicia, tell her to go to Facebook, Frank Hatchett's page, and just click.
Or go to YouTube. Tell her to go to YouTube. We're live YouTube too.
And go Hatchett Chronicles on YouTube. Tell her we're live right now on there too. All right.
Steve said, I want a commitment, but what scares me is fall into a toxic relationship.
Same thing I said. He just said it different.
Fear of failure is a better term for me.
Okay.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not the word. Thank you, James. We on the same page. It's not a fear of commitment. It might be a fear of a lot of other things, but I don't think commitment is it.
What is your perspective on commitment? Somebody please tell me, break down what commitment is to you in order for your relationship to be, in order for you to be able to commit with someone. What's your perspective on commitment?
Okay, so Eunice said there's no fear of commitment if you both on the same page. Eleanor said almost like vows. That's what she said commitment is.
Okay.
Steve said when you totally gibberish yourself to another unconditionally.
Okay.
Felicia says she is not computer savvy at all. Oh. So here's when you dedicate yourself to something or someone, and to complete a mission or to complete a relationship, your dedication to it, the time you put into it, the time walking through it, finishing it, that's commitment. Okay. Well, that's my view on commitment.
Okay.
And if you have a fear of commitment, I don't think you would break that down into just certain things. I think that would spread. If you have, for me, in my opinion, if you have a fear of commitment to a relationship, then you might have a fear. That means that you might not finish a lot of things. You might have a fear of staying in one place too long, or staying at a job too long. So that would be patterns of your fear of committing to anything, not just one particular thing, your fear of committing to anything. Most of the time, and not all of them, but most of the time when a woman says, oh, he's got a fear of commitment, it's because he doesn't want to commit with her. Commitment, that's just that he don't want to commit to her, or he's still sowing his wild oats.
And he's not found the right one
exactly.
to settle down with.
That's just my opinion. Okay.
Felicia says she's going to pose that question.
And Jane said total role and exclusivity is commitment.
Okay. Word, James.
Loyalty, I think he meant. He said loyalty. Mom said, my perspective of commitment is this: when a person is willing to start a standard, and then times come, instead of running out, you work it out.
Boom. Thank you, Mom.
Total loyalty. Yeah, I got you, James.
Right, we got you, Crunch, on that one, and that's dope.
And Steve said, when two people totally devote to one another wholeheartedly, no conditions.
Nice.
Eunice said, right, Terry.
She getting clunked in the head, too.
Eleanor said, commitment is being exclusive with one another, faithful and free, and fulfilling to one another.
All right.
Valerie said, a lot of people seem to fear commitment these days. They want all the benefits without the title. I have relationship fatigue. We already talked about this. Look, that's a whole nother Hatchett Chronicles. You know. Felicia said, I can agree to that, Terry. Because it's not really, I don't think it's a fear commitment. I just think it's might not, and like y'all said, it's a lot of other things going on with that. They might had a bad relationship before, so they don't want to. Now they're sowing their wild oats. And let me just say, this
doesn't have to be about wild oats.
Well, they just don't want to be shut down. Maybe they were shut down for 20 years in the last relationship, and they need some time to breathe.
Okay, and I just said it depends on something that could have happened in the last relationship that they're holding on to, which will give them the notion that they don't want to commit to this one because of what happened in the last relationship. Just like Mom said in the feed, up some bringing baggage into the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're bringing baggage into a relationship, that will keep you from committing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're holding on. What happens is that baggage is giving you that much power to whereas though your focus, excuse me, y'all, your focus can't even be on committing, right? Because when you have to commit yourself in a relationship to someone else or commit yourself to the relationship with someone else, you need to be fully focused on loyalty, respect, communication. You understand what I mean? You have to have some type of moral compass about the whole thing, right? So when you have to in a relationship without bringing extra baggage that's giving you power to give you, to take so much time away from what you need to focus on with someone good, because you've had something bad with someone else in this relationship or that relationship in your past. When you start to bring that with you, you can't unload that baggage where you are in your new space, because how can you commit? How can you even have a respectful, just a respectful, beautiful relationship, a previous relationship? You really can't enjoy the new thing about the new person because you're still concerning yourself or still trying to deal with baggage from an old relationship. So what needs to happen is you need to drop that baggage off at the curb, right? And keep it pushing, man. Can't hold on to those old things. Even if they look great, if you just can't hold on to it.
She said, Eleanor. Okay, so I'm gonna let them talk. Felicia said, fear of getting hurt. Right. Again, good one, but it's still not fear of commitment, so it's on another level. I think what fear of commitment is. James said, I'm almost 50. I wonder why. Pray for me. You know what? I need to say that is very, you don't hear men actually, you hear mostly women talk about, I want to get married. I need a husband. But it's very refreshing to hear a man speak that way. So
and that's what's up.
Yeah, that is. I'm going to pray for you. That the right one come in your life.
Anyway, man. I'm praying for you anyway. I pray for all my people, man.
Eunice says still communication is key. Yep.
If you don't have that, you have nothing.
Eleanor said, I guess I'm afraid of giving my all and end up hurt in the long run. When I love with all without me. All
with me? What is it?
Y'all going too fast for me. I guess I'm afraid of giving my all and end up hurt in the long run. When I love with all within me.
Okay.
Steve K. Communication is key in any type of relationship, intimate to friends to family. True that.
Facts.
Felicia said that was me. I was molested 7 times. That was my fear. Several times. Wow. Yeah. That's on another level.
I don't put it down.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. Eunice said, but some people lead you on to believing they want commitment. Then you find out later they don't. Totally blindside. That's because, like I said, people get into it, and then, like he was saying about what Frank Lucas' wife did, they get into it, and then they figure out, oh, that's too much.
Here's my thing. Let me break this down, right? You could get into a relationship with a person, right? And ergo, you think you have communication. If you don't have that type of communication that you really need for that relationship, if you didn't ask those questions that you need to ask, you just ask the questions that you may think was okay to ask instead of asking the questions you need to ask, that situation may look pretty good up until a point. Right? Now you signed on, you're in this relationship, but now here it is, let's say a year down the line, you've been in this relationship and you've started seeing a pattern of different things that you're not accustomed to.
But why take you a year to see that? I know, but why would it take a person a year?
I'm generalizing. It could be 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm just speaking and I'm trying to make a point. What I'm saying is if you're not, you made me lose my train of thought.
God, did you hear the violence?
I said with love. You didn't even hear me. But no, I'm just saying if you don't give that time to.
You were saying about if you don't communicate in the beginning and ask question in the beginning.
You don't. You don't. See, I was on a whole nother line. I was getting ready to go somewhere else with it. It was getting ready to be deep.
Okay, think about it. Let me actually read.
Anyway,
guilty of another person's emotions, heart, and well-being.
It's too much for someone.
Some people have a hard time being responsible for their own stuff, let alone someone else's.
Sis, I love you like cook food at grandma's.
So don't get
I was going there. That's exactly.
So don't get in. And my thing is, don't get involved in.
And sometimes it's too late.
No, that don't make sense.
No, it does. That doesn't make sense.
It does and it don't. Here's why it don't.
Perfect sense is because of this. You may have that person in a relationship that, okay, and you've said this a million times yourself. They're not good at talking. They're not good at communicating. So they hold on to some stuff, right? So then now that you really can't have that good relationship, that good talk with them, you might see a certain pattern or you see them act out in a different way. And like, I ain't never do this before. How was that? Wait a minute. I never dealt with, this person never did that. You understand what I mean? And then you start to see a pattern of things that you aren't used to, that you did not see in the beginning, and parts of those questions that you asked in the beginning.
And so when the first time you see sign of something new, hey, I see something new. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm okay. I just,
No, you ain't okay. Something wrong. And if this happened again, it's going to be a problem.
I will talk about it, but not now. I'm just trying to internalize. Okay, I'm dealing with some things inside, and I'm just not ready to talk about them yet. I'm internalizing.
You stay inside.
I'm just saying, this is what
I know.
That's the problem.
Okay. I get it. I get it. It just, life is too.
Go up.
Okay, so no, that was Valerie. We read hers. Felicia said some baggage is just too heavy to unload.
That's
because
right, Felicia.
You're
That's
right.
right.
And so you shouldn't bring baggage in a relationship. How many times do we say that?
Not only you, but trying to deal with if someone else is bringing baggage in and you're not the one, you're the one that unloading the baggage on. So you might not want to stick around for that. You might not want to commit because of that. Not that you yourself is bringing baggage, but you're the one that's receiving the baggage. Are you ready to receive
that's not
and deal with that?
Commitment.
You might not want to commit because of that.
Okay, so yeah, but that's not a fear. It's just that because, as I said, is you don't want to commit with that person. That's not a fear.
It's still a part of commitment.
Felicia said, "In good times." Crunch said, "Eunice said crunch." Okay, I don't know what they talking about, but okay, so. So Mom said, I don't really think people fear commitment. Thank you, Mom. Me either. I think that people are looking for certain things. That's what I'm saying. Certain things, and when they don't see them in the present relationship, or maybe they do see something and it may turn them off. Therefore, until the right person comes along, there will be no. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Mom. That's what I'm saying. It's not a fear of commitment. It's just right, so they don't be bothered. And people take that for, they got a fear of commitment. No, they don't. They just don't want to be bothered with you.
She said, I would love to get married again. That definitely will affect.
That definitely will affect.
That's what Eunice said.
I think. Oh, that's Eunice. Okay. Wow, Felicia, that's heavy. Valley said, I hear you, Eleanor. Mom said, I have a grown and sexy question. May I ask? Please, Mom. Felicia said that's one of the things I really love about my husband, is compassionate and understanding. Yes, that's what I love about my husband too. Well, that's a couple of things. Eleanor
family
said,
show.
I was see, you know what, your mind was there, not mine. I was thinking other things.
Because I see right through you.
No, I will stop, baby. Not this time.
You are gonna lie to me right there. You've never done that before. You're so transparent right now. Marmy, she's Marmy.
Hush.
Tripping,
Mom. Eleanor said, Valerie Rose and McAllister, how are you? Eunice said, what do men want? Cause
to be honest with you, cuz I'm gonna tell you like this.
He don't know because he a different kind of man. Let me tell you.
I think the average man wants
yes, Eleanor, take time to get to know each other before making that commitment. Okay, baby.
Can I answer the question?
Yep, go ahead.
I think men want time. I think men want time and space. Ooh. Time to itself and enough space. I just think that men don't like to be smothered. And I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know about a lot of different guys if they like a woman that's clingy or not, or if clingy is even a negative thing to them, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I just think that a man would like time and definitely space. Definitely time and space. His own time and his own space.
Understanding. Do men like understanding?
That comes with, they want understanding and they want truth and they want loyalty. They want respect and time. If you ask me, give the man respect and give him some time to do his own thing, to be, to be a man. Just give him some time to be a man. And I don't mean, every night out with the boys and, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. I'm just saying when you notice he wants some time to even watch a game, let him watch the game by itself if you don't like sports. You know what I mean? Give him his little space in the crib. That's all. I don't think, well, you know what? I can't really. Dudes is fickle out here. So, cuz let me tell you, the only thing I want is just my time in the crib when I'm doing my thing, and I just want my wife to love me unconditionally like I love her. I just want her to fall in love with me every day like I fall in love with her. Other than that, I'm good.
That's so easy. Okay, so I need to read around because mom's question is juicy. Okay,
Wait, you
so
you
I
you
can't.
missing
I
a
might
lot.
have to. No, I'm gonna have to read mom's question because it's a mom grown. So mom said, "What if guy meets a girl and he thinks she's and thinks that she is the one, and everything is wonderful, but the sex is trash? Oh my! Do you hold on to your commitment?"
It's silent
Don't
in
get
here.
quiet now. Come on, people. Don't get quiet. Then I'll just read the other comments. Okay, Eunice said,
Wait. You gotta go up, right?
I
Oh,
read that.
Eleanor.
So remember the question, y'all, because I'm just going to read the other comments while everybody think on that question. Let me just repeat the question. What if guy meets a girl and he thinks that she is the one and everything is wonderful, but the sex is trash? Do you hold on to your commitment? Okay, now
I would say.
wait, don't answer it yet. We're gonna read the other comments. You know, said I got one thing to see, then I'm out. Can't stand my time wasted. Felicia said, that's right to Frank. Bella said, don't be skipping my comment.
Ain't nobody skip your
I
comment.
ain't talking skip your comment. Felicia said, yes, baggage. Hey, cuz Tony said, I don't want to sound like a cornball, but when you commit, you're willing to carry that extra baggage to lighten the load when you love someone. That ain't cornball. That's for real.
That's true.
Um, Felicia said, I love y'all Chronicles. They a great topic. James said, we want total 100% loyalty and uninhibited sex.
You a punching freak from the.
Eleanor said, great conversation, and I have to take this call. Have a great night. You too, Eleanor. Um, Felicia said he can teach her, bake the human he desired. Huh?
I don't know. She got to write that part
He
again.
can teach her. He can.
Corn.
Mom, what is trashy sex?
No, not trashy sex.
She said sex. Oh,
She
sex
said
is
if the
trash.
sex don't like sleeper because it's whack.
What?
Do you hold on to your commitment?
The way you say whack.
No, because you like y'all ain't understand that.
I understood it. So here's my thing.
If you love the woman and that's someone that you feel that you can be with, and you feel that this is something that you want, and you're feeling that same vibe from her, and she's not giving you any other problem, but that's your only, let's say, speed bump in the relationship, I think that, listen, man, you could work with her and tell her what you like, show her what you like, show her how you like to be with her, be attentive to sex when it's happening, talk talk intimately to each other while doing it. You know what I mean? And I think you could get past it.
Okay, so Tammy, I was getting. She said, "What makes sex whack when you're in love? The intimacy of touching and learning what each other like, done, and how." Okay, so this is what I'm gonna.
Mom said. Look, Eunice said, "Hey, Mom, what makes it trash?"
Mom said, "Dry, boring, not arousing for the partner." And I'm not talking about girls that were strictly. Okay. This is
Hey,
I'm
this
gonna
is
say
a family show.
I'm gonna say what my husband said abstinence before we got married. We didn't got married. So this is what my husband told
My
me.
choice, by the way.
Yes. And this is what my husband well, I said it first, but I didn't mean
You didn't mean nothing.
I didn't mean
nothing of that.
But anyway, this is what my husband told me because I asked him, I said, what if we get married and it's not it was ordained by God, then it will work out. It will be good. If it was meant to be by God. That's what he told me. And that might sound corny.
Going on here?
And out here on this end.
Felicia said a while ago we was freezing.
She did?
Yeah, but I thought it was okay. So, but here's my thing. What I'm saying is, I told her that I wanted to get to know her mind and her heart. Sex would do nothing but cloud that for me. Although I've known her for 5 years, I still wanted to just be able to know her. I wanted to get to know her without getting to know how the sex made me feel about her, or sex made me act to certain things that she did or something like that. You know, having sex before marriage will cloud your judgment. Now, with that being said, if you don't have sex before you get married and you're a spiritual person, when you do get married and you ask God to bless that situation, which he's going to anyway, because God honors marriage. So when you get with your partner, if you believe and you put your trust in God, he's going to make that thing feel like it's the 4th of July every time. It's going to feel like the 4th of July every time. And this could be a person you've never laid down with, touched in any kind of sexual manner or anything. And when you do it right before God,
Lisa said it's
you will
freezing
have
really bad.
Really, wow, that's crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
It's probably the internet in here, maybe.
Could be.
We're having what?
We have Tony said, "Hold on, because you can teach her how to be your love goddess. Turn her out. Turn her into a stone cold freak if you have what it takes."
That's exactly right. But I mean, not a, what? Because I ain't. You said, "Hey, the topic is, are you afraid?"
Okay.
Hey, this is going way over.
Some people that ran all the way off the reservation.
Look, it's like on the reservation naked. Somebody
You know what though? This is Mom's fault. She always brings it. But
she said, before she posed that question, she said, "I have a grown sex question I'd like to ask. Can I ask it?" And this is what happens. This is it. This is what you get from this grown sex. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Felicia says still freezing. Then she said yes, Frank. Then yes, Frank to what? I don't know.
And y'all are Frosty the Snow couple. Oh my God. Eunice, y'all crazy. Felicia, yep. Make the woman man, not necessary freaks. Freakish though.
Freakish thoughts.
Not necessary freakish thoughts though.
And she sure did ask.
Yeah, she did.
Well, hey.
So it is what it is.
So I just think that when it comes to commitment, you need to understand what you're getting into, whether it's on your behalf or on someone else's behalf. Is it because you've had a botched relationship?
We're gonna come back on that for a topic.
What's that?
If you're in love with somebody and the sex is trash, we're gonna have a whole topic on that. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So
I think my answer was that it's not a fear of commitment. It might be a fear of other things, or it might just they not ready for your relationship or relationship with you.
Okay. Well, with that being said,
the Corona Chronicles is $25. First 10 people is free shipping and handling. Get your copy. That $25 no shipping and handling is not gonna last for long, y'all. Let me tell you, it's slowly dissolving now. From My Rib is coming soon. Power of God still for sale.
My Butterfly by James Rodman.
Yeah, My Butterfly out there. What is Steve's song out on YouTube?
Tara Jamel has a single called Talking Me to Death. The single is out on YouTube. Tara Jamel.
Mom, she's still at Eunice. Then what do you do with all that sexual frustration? See, I did not want to hear all that. So stay. Tell the ding dong truth. Oh my goodness! And how you turn no rhythm.
Boring. Somebody see that's my mom. Y'all, somebody better answer that because I'm gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the night. Because she is one of the producers of Hatchett Chronicles. Man, listen.
I have an idea when we're answering reply to a question or comment. Let's reference it this way. Everybody will know with what the how we commenting on or about sounds good to me. Okay, yeah, because sometimes we don't.
Right.
You guys, we don't say this every week, but we should. We are on YouTube Live like we are on Facebook, and we're trying to migrate over. So please go to YouTube and share, comment, and hit the notification.
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification.
Oh, yeah, definitely subscribe so we can move over to YouTube. And
we need subscribers, y'all.
Yeah, subscribe. Make sure y'all view. Or even go so that they can have some views. And and if you're on Facebook, please share and so other people, and tell them about the YouTube page so that we can have a smooth transition over to YouTube, because we really want to go over to YouTube. And Tony said commitment is really all about putting in the work. Amen.
That's right, Tony. That's right.
Felicia, that's where you make your partner.
So what do you? She said bacon.
I know.
Thing. So is the M on your computer bad, or what are you baking, honey? And Eunice said, "Mom, that was a good question, Mom."
Felicia.
Oh, now you tell us. Listen, I want to thank everybody. Mom said thank.
Yes, and your question is going to be it's going to be a topic, because we need to discuss that.
Maybe I just need to think like a man.
No, please don't. I can't
No,
stand
you
that
know,
thing of
look, let me tell you
think
something.
like a man, act like a woman. That is such BS.
Cuz is beautiful, man. She is great. She's a great woman, man. I salute Eunice, man. I salute her.
Yes,
She's great.
we don't need to think like men because we ain't men.
She gives great topics. She gives good the way you are. You have
Exactly.
values, you have morals, and you good. Don't settle for nothing. If it ain't there, it ain't there. But it'll come.
Okay.
So now what? Whose question are you going back to now?
No, I
Penelope,
just wanted to see something because somebody
because
said
you
they
be
had a
troublemakers.
phone call and then also the other one is missing too. So I just
I
wanted.
knew it.
Did you
Private
get
eye.
to that?
No, because I wasn't that.
Yes, you did because
No,
you
I
said
didn't.
you knew it.
No, I was saying I knew you was looking for something.
Because I just know, it's just a quickie thing,
Mm-mm-mm. Anyway,
Thank you. Love y'all.
love
I
you
love
too.
you too.
Hold
Let's see where the
on.
other one is.
Wait a minute. Felicia said,
I mean, if the sex is bad from your woman or man, teach them how. Make your partner.
right. Okay.
But she said fake.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If there's a problem in that area and someone that wants to be with you, maybe they just never had an extensive sexual learning experience. And, it is what
Felicia
it is.
said, Frank, my M word. See?
Oh, that's what she did back then, too. She said, LOL, the smiling faces that, All right, sister. All right, sister. My bad. My bad. But I think, women or men haven't had like an extensive sexual encounter with someone to not know everything to do or what to do or how to do it. And it's someone that you're in love with and someone that you plan on being with or could see yourself with, then I just think that you ought to take time and talk them through it, and work with them, because once you do that, man, listen, that's stuff is going to be off the chart.
I'll make me a man.
I'll bake.
But it's supposed to be make because she's not saying bake. She's saying make.
She said bake, B-A-K-E.
I'll bake me a man. Well, I don't get that.
I guess that's a saying. She said, Mom, do you remember this song, I'll Bake Me a Man? I don't know, Mom. Yep, bake. That's man slash woman.
Bake a man or bake a woman. Just you bake of it. Bake, bake.
I don't, I'm, okay.
No, it's bake.
Okay, Felicia. Look, Mom was laughing. I don't know what in the popcorn y'all talking about. So,
Hey, over time, I was supposed to be in a meeting, y'all. And I know that I'm getting cursed out right now because I got to go to the meeting. But
okay, YouTube, Bake Me a Man. That's the name of the song. And she said, then you'll understand. Okay, Felicia, I'm going to check that out.
I am too.
Thank you, my sister. I love you for that, my sister. Thank you. She said, y'all killing me. Hey, look, we know some stuff. We don't, hey, come on, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Much talking in the whole world. No, Felicia.
Okay, so we are past our time, you guys, man. We got Bible study in a minute.
It goes so quickly lately because
The topics get heavy and then
we
drift
appreciate
off.
y'all.
You know what? And y'all hearing it here first.
Y'all hear it here?
I said you're hearing it here first.
Okay.
We may
That means we have and end at 9.
We may extend Hatchett Chronicles to 2 hours.
Oh my goodness! Sometimes something be missing from the banana pudding in the bedroom.
Well, all right now. So you got to wafers and put them in there, and then you have the banana.
Yeah, but Frank, that's my fault. Because what happened was it was only supposed to be at 7 o'clock last week, but this week when I put out the flyers, it still says 7. I forgot to change it. It was too late, and we had to go on at 7. But next week is, well, I don't know, because we're thinking about extending it for 2 hours. It's just that I got a meeting tonight to get to. But if we extend it to for 2 hours, then we'll go up to 7, and it'll be from 7 to 9.
Boom! What's up, my guy? I love you, bro. Yeah, 7 wasn't supposed to be tonight. That was done by accident, but we followed through with the show because it got too late to switch it to 8. So
I get some soldier. Do I get them this week?
You get what?
He said, "Oh, okay, feel better. Sour cherries for you."
No, that's right. And Felicia said, "I love the Hatchet Chronicles. I missed some." Yeah, you did, but any of the Hatchet Chronicles,
that was my fault.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
And y'all can always go on YouTube or back and look at it again.
Yeah, you can always watch the replay on my page.
I prefer you go to YouTube so YouTube can get some views, y'all, because we're trying to go over to YouTube. So
that would be dope. If you want to, I'm sorry, baby, but if y'all want to go and like watch a replay, just go to Hatchet Chronicles on YouTube and watch the whole video on YouTube. You don't even if you don't like the topic and you put it on, just let it rock for an hour. Go wash clothes or cook something or whatever. Because we fishing for the views right now.
Yeah, because we want to move over to YouTube so
permanently. So if you go back to want to watch any of the other episodes, we would ask that y'all go over to YouTube and watch it, because really FB ain't really giving us what we looking for right now. So we want to transition over to YouTube and
yeah, go to YouTube and like and subscribe. Make sure y'all should subscribe, like, and hit the notification for us so that we can
Felicia said she missed a few shows.
Yeah, you can find all of them on YouTube. They all
Hatchet Chronicles
from the beginning.
And even some from a couple of years ago when we first started.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, so
I caught this whole show.
Girl,
I missed
but I
the
remember
part. Past ones. I sure will YouTube it. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate that. And share and let everybody know about YouTube, because that's where we want to go eventually. Migrate views and subscriptions from YouTube, then we'll just migrate right over and it'll just be on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. We got everything.
Yeah.
So
we gotta go, guys, but we love you. We thank you for your support. Y'all are great. And we love y'all so much. Thank you.
And we thank you for supporting what we're doing.
Yeah.
Prayerfully in the midst of what we that's the main reason for the Hatchet Chronicles, man. I'm hoping that somebody is blessed from what we're doing and somebody can take something with them that'll help out in their future endeavors or whatever the case may be.
And give you stronger love.
Yeah, just give you strength in yourself sometimes.
Yes,
so we're saying that, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Eunice, cuz your topic is up Monday. I don't remember the name of it. I'm so going on up here in this.
I'll tell you
thing right here. Wait a minute. My wife has it. 1 second. Sister Terri got it.
Why am I attracted, married, or unavailable?
Ooh, that's gonna be so dope next week. I can think of some things to say right now. If you're out there shaking your tail feather, that's another thing. No, let me stop. Thank you.
And we will see y'all next Monday. Are we doing 2 hours next Monday?
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, so we'll let y'all know
throughout the week.
We're gonna
you'll
let
get
y'all
a post or something. We'll tag something on your
Yeah, it was Kia. And I know I'm late. Are they still having the meeting? Because I'm coming right now.
If Kia ain't there, then neither one of y'all are at the meeting.
That's all right, Kia. Go back and watch it.
Kia, you go back and watch it.
And subscribe and like
and
hit the notification so we can migrate over to it. Okay. Caption on my page. Comment on it. Frank Terry, are you on Facebook? If so, I'll send you a request. Yep.
Felicia, you already my friend on Facebook.
Caption.
Yeah.
On my page.
She was saying post this video on her page.
Okay.
She said they waiting for you, babe.
Okay, I'm coming now.
Okay.
I'm coming now.
All right, we love y'all, man. Anybody with a topic for
Well, we're all because I'm gonna put mommy's comment and topic in there too. We're filled up till the 23rd because I'm gonna put mommy's on the 23rd.
November 23rd.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because next week is the 2nd. We got why am I
attracting
unavailable, and the next one is it all right to date a family member, friend's ex? And then the one after that is, do you believe in death penalty? Why or not? Why not? Remember we talked.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna put mommy's about the trashy sex right there. So we'll have
y'all went clean past my birthday. Next month is my birthday, y'all. It's the 19th party like it's 1999.
Okay, y'all, I gotta go.
I want to do a virtual party with all my toe tappers. I'm trying to put something together. So rock with me. And I'm talking about when we do this, I want to see birthday hats and all of that stuff in the video. You did. And
she was saying comment on my page, Frank. And then she said Terry is on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? Because she said she's not friends with me. Okay. So yeah, just
Felicia,
request me.
I got you. I got you, family. Felicia, you know how we give it up. I got you. No,
okay, we gotta go, y'all. I got a meeting.
Dang, I didn't want to get off, y'all. I'm enjoying this conversation.
And we definitely need to consider. And y'all let me or Frank know if how y'all feel about 2 hours. Comment in the
put it in my
message. Yeah, message us and tell us how you feel about 2 hours because it seemed like we've been running over
an hour and a half right now.
Yeah, so either an hour and a half or 2 hours. Let us know.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, because my wife got another meeting, and then after her meeting, we go right into Bible study. So
she's you a Navy, Frank. No wonder you don't remember the songs. Frank, you and I are already Facebook friends. I'm talking to Terry.
Well, talk to Terry then, Felicia.
I had to tell him that.
She said, "Yes, 2 hours." I'm ahead of the time on this thing.
Okay, so we might start that.
We didn't decide.
I said we might.
See.
I have to go to my meeting.
All right. So y'all, listen. We love you. We thank you for the support. We thank you for all the love. Keep sending your comments so we could keep doing more shows.
Go to YouTube, like.
Yeah. No, it's Bible study on Facebook. No, it's a private Bible study. But Felicia, I'll talk to you about it, and I'll definitely speak with you about that. And we can, if you want to join, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. I know you with all the DJs.
And everybody go to YouTube.
We love you too.
Corona Chronicles. Y'all get the book. $25. First 10 people. Free shipping and handling.
My butterfly, James Rodman.
My butterfly, James Rodman.
AuthorJamesRodman.com. That's where you can get the book at.
So, you can I am me about Corona Chronicles. The Power of God is still out. $15, $3 shipping and handling.
And
Toe tappers.
you know what's up. I got y'all. And with that being said, this is the Hatchett Chronicles, and we are OUT.
Peace.
And see y'all next Monday, man.
He said, okay, yes, I would love to join. I mean,
she said, the Lord knows I need him. Okay. Okay, Felicia, I'm going to talk to you about that ASAP.
Okay. And